Ken Horner batting.
So
here they go. And Mike Armstrong is sitting.
You can identify Bailey, the McDonough boy, has the dark jersey, or the dark shirt with the letter M on there.
Rob's mother's here today. I spoke with her earlier. She couldn't make her mind whether to stay home and watch it on TV or be here in person. I think she and Mr. Bailey have been alternating each session. Neither wrestler has gotten an advantage. For the benefit of the audience, Vince, there are 6 ways that a contestant can score points in amateur wrestling. The first method is what these two boys are trying to accomplish right now, and that's a takedown. If either one can bring the other to the mat and maintain a position of control over him, he'll be awarded 2 points by the referee. The referee, incidentally, is Elmer Bright, who just last year retired as wrestling coach at Poly. Elmer's a former Maryland athlete and happens to be Poly's line coach in football.
He and Bob Lumsden have done the great job for many years there with football, and of course Elmer with wrestling.
Another thing that I might point out is that there is a large circular line around the mat. The contestants are supposed to wrestle in the small area as much as possible. They are allowed to move out beyond this, but when they move beyond the outside line, the referee will blow his whistle and bring them back to the center. This is your wrestling area, and all your points have to be scored within the outside circle. These two boys seem evenly matched on their feet. Neither one has been able to come close to scoring that takedown, those 2 points. They wrestle for 2 minutes in this position. And if there's no takedown, that'll be the end of the first period. Armstrong's just dropped in on the leg here, but Bailey blocked it nicely.
About 15 seconds to go in the first period. And they'll flip a coin to determine which takes the up position and which one is down to begin the second period.
I would say that Bailey McDonough has a lot of wrestling ahead of him. Being only a sophomore, he has 2 more years of varsity wrestling.
McDonough with a number of underclassmen in the finals, right, Phil?
Right, Vince. They have 4 boys in the finals. They've been sort of a surprise in that they are fighting for second place in this tournament. And the 4 in the finals are all underclassmen.
There's the first period.
End of the first period.
And the flip of the coin. And the city boy, Mike Armstrong, gets his choice. And
he selected the defensive position, down position.
Now, Phil, explain this to us.
Well, now, from this position, Rob Bailey's immediate objective will be to ride Armstrong, to maintain his control over him and prevent him from scoring any points. Armstrong is trying a switch and trying to achieve 2 points by reversing his position from the bottom to the top. He's close to getting it. Bailey is dug in tight around the head and is blocking his switch, at least temporarily. So far, referee Elmer Bright still gives Bailey the top side. It's a good move by both boys. Armstrong had a good switch, as we call it, where he sat out to the front and reached between Bailey's legs, but Bailey has countered it. He's fought back with a quarter Nelson. He's not out of trouble by any means, but he's still holding his top position. Now Armstrong has that one leg. There's a lot of balance at stake here. Bailey's used his legs well, and he's still holding his position. Bailey has gotten his legs in under both of Armstrong's and holds his top side. Now Armstrong's got under a leg. 2 points for Armstrong. Armstrong backed out on him. Has now got top side.
So 3 real good offensive moves, it looked like, countered by 2 good defensive ones, but Armstrong sliding out from underneath, getting 2 points.
That's right. Now the score is 2-0 in favor of Armstrong by virtue of his reversal from the bottom to the top. Now he's going to try to ride Rob. Bailey wants to get out of there. Bailey's under the arm. If he can do something with it, he's working with it the right way. Less than 30 seconds to go in this second period. Armstrong's like quite an athlete. He moves very well, very fast. Less than 10 seconds to wrestle in the second period.
There's a horn ending the second period, and Mike Armstrong of City maintains a 2-0 lead over Bob Bailey of McDonough.
Now in the last period, Bailey will be underneath in the referee's position at the start. This reverses the position they started the second period in. And he will endeavor to get out, reverse Armstrong for 2, or if possible, gain an escape. Means achieving a neutral position and receiving 1 point. Bailey spinning hard for that head. So far, Armstrong stayed with him, though. Armstrong's got the near leg locked up pretty well. He's riding Bailey quite handily now.
Phil, if these boys are number 6 and number 4 seeded boys in the event, we certainly have seen real good moves by both of them so far. It just indicates the tremendous progress that the sport has made. This is supposed to be the 4th and 6th best boy coming into the tournament as the seeds were made, and they've shown a whole lot, so it's a classy field.
What has made it difficult to seed these boys this year, Vince, is that the division, the league is broken into 2 divisions, and in many instances, the good boys don't meet each other during the regular season. So
Edmondson won its division. Douglas won the other division. City was 2nd in the division with Edmondson.
Rob Bailey's out in front, trying to spin with the head. He needs his points very badly now, with less than a minute to wrestle, losing 2-0. He's certainly given it all he's got. He might come out this time. He has. He's out to a neutral position,
which gets him 1 point.
Rob Bailey gets 1 point for that. The score is now 2-1 in favor of Mike Armstrong of City, with another factor that I haven't discussed too much, and that's time advantage in Armstrong's favor.
So we have less than 30 seconds to go. Bailey needs a takedown to go and to probably get a tie, because, as Phil just said, Armstrong probably has time advantage.
You see, the clock is kept on the amount of time that each contestant maintains his position of control on the other. And for each minute of time advantage over the amount of time the opponent has, he's awarded 1 point.
Here's Mike Armstrong on the defensive to City.
Rob Bailey went after him with everything he had, but didn't have enough there in the end.
So Mike Armstrong of City College will be the 112-pound champion. It'll probably be 3-1, wouldn't you say, Phil? It's now
that would be my guess, Vince.
2-1, but time advantage might get him some more.
James Lockett.
Jimmy Lockett from Mervo is 4th place. Charlie Wilson from Forest Park in 3rd place. 2nd place, Robert Bailey of McDonough. And the winner will be Mike Armstrong of City College.
Champion Michael Armstrong of City.
And this is impressive as always, as the youngster steps up on the platform, similar to the stairs, similar to the Olympic competition, and is awarded the certificate for winning the championship. Mike Armstrong of City College. So there they are, the 1, 2, 3, 4 boys in the division.